What's up guys, this is just a quick video letting you guys know that the iPad 3 will be announced on March the 7th, which I believe is 3 days from the making of this video. As you can see that there is an image up on you guys' screens. This image was sent along with all the invitations that was sent out to many people by Apple. It reads, "We have something you really have to see and touch," and by that "and touch" bit, if you look closely to, near that guy's thumb, you can see that there's no physical home button, which has led many people to think that the iPad 3 will not actually have a physical home button, but a capacitive touch home button instead. So now let's talk about some of the rumors that have been going around about the iPad 3. The iPad 3, the most talked rumor was obviously the iPad 3 having a Retina display. On your screens right now is an image of the two displays, the iPad 2 being on the left hand side, the iPad 3 display being on the right hand side. So what people did was they got the iPad 3 display somehow and shoved it under a microscope, and they counted the amount of pixels. We already know that the iPad 2 has that amount of pixels, 1024 by 768. The iPad 3 supposedly has 2048 by 1536. Which means that the iPad 3 will have a Retina display. There have been also leaked images on the display connectors for the iPad 3. On the left hand side you can see that it's the iPad 2 display connector cable, and on the right hand side the iPad 3 cable. The iPad 3 cable is much wider than the iPad 2 cable, which will accommodate for that Retina display. There have also been leaked images on the iPad 3 logic board. From this image here you can see that the logic board has the supposedly has the A5X processor, which kind of sounds a little bit dodgy to me, but you know, that's what the picture has. We don't know if it's been photoshopped or whatever. At this stage from this image you can't really tell if it's going to be a dual core or quad core, but knowing Apple, they're probably going to have something new. So hopefully it's going to be a quad core. So what I also wanted to talk about in this video was Windows 8, the consumer review. The consumer review was recently released a few days ago. You can go get it. You can download the ISO file. I'll have a link to that in the description. So what the consumer preview is meant to be is basically a less buggier version of the developer preview. Some people have told me that the consumer review is more buggy and slower than the developer preview. So you guys can go check that out for yourselves. So that pretty much brings me to the end of the video. I'd like to thank iPerng100 for making me some outro music. You guys can go check him out. I have a link to his channel down in the description. And as always guys, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and most importantly subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.